Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
New York Times Business. July 29, 1743 America, New York. Behind the masks, a mystery. How often do the vaccinated spread the virus? The CDC's new masking advice was based in part on unpublished data showing that the virus can thrive in the airways of vaccinated people. A salon in Los Angeles this week, where indoor mask mandates were reinstated on July 15. New York Times Business. July 29, 1740 America, New York. Scarlett Johansson sues Disney over Black Widow release. The star said making the film available on Disney Plus at the same time it opened in theaters, dramatically lowered box office revenue, which could cost her tens of millions of dollars. Scarlett Johansson has played the Marvel character Black Widow in 8 blockbuster films. New York Times Business. July 29, 1724 America, New York. Murals at a San Francisco school should stay for now, judge says. In response to a lawsuit, the judge says an environmental review must take place before any removal or hiding of the Depression-era murals that some consider offensive. A part of The Life of Washington, by Victor Arnaoff, at George Washington High School.
Forex Live. July 29, 1709 America, New York. Parts of the UK to remove the need to self-isolate, for fully vaccinated people, from next week. Wales will ease quarantine rules for the double-jabbed from August 7. This is ahead of the planned same move for the rest of the UK. The 16th of August in England, for example.
Daily FX Market News. July 29, 1700 America, New York. Mexican Peso Outlook. USD, MXN falls on dovish Fed and US GDP data miss. A dovish Fed and a weaker than expected U.S. gross domestic product print weighed on the dollar and drove USD MXN to its lowest level since mid-July.
New York Times Business. July 29, 1659 America, New York. Amazon's quarterly profit jumps to $7.8 billion. Even as businesses have reopened, many people continue to do their shopping online, and much of that business continues to go Amazon's way.
Forex Live. July 29, 1650 America, New York. RBNZ concerned on the systemic impact of climate change on the economy, financial system. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand particularly citing drought and other severe weather conditions. The bank has published a piece by Reserve Bank Assistant Governor Simone Roberts with this, bolding mine.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 29, 1643 America, New York. Pinterest shares fall as U.S. monthly average users decline. Revenue totaled $613.2 million, compared with $272.5 million a year earlier.
Forex Live. July 29, 1642 America, New York. Trade Ideas Thread. Friday the 30th of July 2021. Good morning, afternoon and evening all. Any charts, technical analysis, trade ideas, thoughts, views, Forex Live traders would like to share and discuss with fellow Forex Live traders, please do so. Forex Live. July 29, 1630 America, New York. In case you missed it, ECB Vice President de Guindos on inflation, fiscal policy. European Central Bank Vice President Luis de Guindos spoke in an interview with Handelsblatt, with remarks on a wide range of topics, which all means that financial stability will play a more prominent role in future than it has up to now. Forex Live. July 29, 1616 America, New York. Here's what's on the economic calendar in Asia today, Friday the 30th of July 2021. New Zealand, Japan and Australian data on the docket ahead. 2200 GMT New Zealand. ANZ Consumer Confidence Index for July 22:45 GMT New Zealand Building Permits for June. Forex Live. July 29, 1614 America, New York. U.S. major indices close higher. Indices close off the highs for the day. Tomorrow is the last day of the trading month, and all three major indices are on track for monthly gains. A look at the final numbers shows. Forex Live. July 29, 1601 America, New York. Amazon EPS $15.12 per Reverend $113.1 billion. Week on Q3 revenue guide. EPS came in at $15.12 versus $12.30 estimate. Reverend $113.1 billion versus estimates of $115.2 billion. Last year $80.91 billion. The stock is down 4% in extended hours. Forex Live. July 29, 1600 America, New York. Amazon earnings after the close. Earnings after the close. Amazon earnings will be released after the close. The expectations are for Forex Live. July 29, 1559 America, New York. Forex Live. America's FX News Wrap. US dollar continues post-Fed slide. Forex news for North American trade on July 29, 2021. Markets. Gold up $21 to $1,823. US 10-year yields flat at 1.265%. WTI crude oil up $1.20 to $73.59. The post-FOMC dollar slump continued on Thursday.
BBC News Business. July 29, 1552 America, New York. Robinhood has a muted stock market debut. Shares in the online trading platform fell in its first day of trading in a lackluster debut.
Daily FX Market News. July 29, 1530 America, New York. Commodities trader at Chigral talks Fin Twit, women in trading. She's been called an oil market internet sensation. On any given day, the commodities trader takes to Twitter to push out breaking news on crude oil.
Forex Live. July 29, 1520 America, New York. GBP USD trend update. Buyers stay more in control in the short term. Price trades above and below the 100 bar MA on the 5-minute chart. The GBP USD has seen steady upside momentum today. The range is still a little low at 84 pips versus the 22-day average of 96 pips.
BBC News Business. July 29, 1515 America, New York. Shareholder dissent grows over Morrison's takeover bid. More shareholders are coming out against a proposed £6.3 billion deal for the supermarket chain.
Forex Live. July 29, 1502 America, New York. Making sense of 10-year rates at 1.30%. BOFA. Is it all about the terminal rate? Bank of America Global Research discusses the US 10-year yields outlook. One of the most frequent client questions we tackle these days is
New York Times Business. July 29, 1441 America, New York. Alden closes a newspaper after buying its owner, Tribune. Since Alden Global Capital bought the Tribune publishing newspaper chain, newsrooms have shrunk and a Maryland weekly has shut down. The 41-year-old Bowie Blade News published its final newspaper on Thursday, 2 months after Alden Global Capital bought its parent company.
Forex Live. July 29, 1436 America, New York. WTI crude touches $73.60, the highest in 2 weeks. What's next? U.S. oil at the best levels since July 14. Oil continues to flash signs that demand is outpacing supply. The latest U.S. driving and inventory data points to a market that's persistently undersupplied. Forex Live. July 29, 1431 America, New York. EUR/USD in the short term, not backing off any. The 100 bar MA on the 5-minute chart continues to hold support. Looking at the 5-minute chart, I spoke to that chart earlier today. At the time, the price had found support against the 100 bar MA.
New York Times Business. July 29, 1427 America, New York. Activision, facing internal turmoil, grapples with #MeToo reckoning. More than 1,500 employees for the video game giant, which is facing an explosive state lawsuit, have called for executives to take sexual harassment seriously. More than 1,500 Activision Blizzard employees walked off their jobs on Wednesday.
BBC News Business. July 29, 1416 America, New York. Bumble to give staff unlimited paid leave. The dating app's policy is subject to manager approval and comes after the firm shut down for a week.
Armstrong Economics. July 29, 1403 America, New York. Australia lockdown sending in military and increase police powers without limitation. It is unbelievable that you listen to the things coming from the Australian government talking about 2 deaths due to COVID. One was 90, and the other 80, who were not vaccinated.
Daily FX Market News. July 29, 1400 America, New York. EUR/USD stages 4-day rally ahead of Eurozone GDP, US PCE update. EUR/USD may stage a larger recovery going into the end of the month as the euro area is expected to recover from a technical recession.
Forex Live. July 29, 1351 America, New York. Maybe the US isn't so far ahead of the pack. Why the US dollar is suddenly struggling. Delta and bottlenecks level the playing field. One way to think of the foreign exchange market from the bottom of the global economic cycle is a race. Who will emerge first? Who will normalize first? Who will overheat first?